Did you hear Clark Kent accidentally locked himself for several hours in the closet where he stores his Superman costume, making it a real escape room? Welcome to the stream, my friends. Welcome to Frown Town. We've got a sign. It's pretty glorious. Sorry if I spent too long showing it off, but I'm gonna do it again because it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's not installed on the wall properly yet. It's just kind of sitting on a shelf. But I wanted to try it out and see what it looks like, and it's everything I could have hoped for. I think it looks really well. So we'll have it, and it fits in the frame as I already have my camera set up. I might have to put it at a somewhat strange angle to capture it in the frame in the future. And I don't know that we'll want it in the I don't know that we'll want it in the face cam all the time. That would probably get distracting, but I want to be set up to where I can easily pan to it. If I want to show it off. So when it's mounted to the wall, it will of course be higher up, and it'll be more to the left, so the weird angle I have my webcam at will not be so extreme. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. So let me welcome you in, my friends. Lucent Jelly first in chat. Happy evening to the Frownieverse. Happy evening to you, Jelly. That guy Black Fox. Good to see you, Black Fox, and Mile Hyrule. Welcome in. Nice sign, looks great. That is awesome. I really like it. It's quite nice. I don't know. I'm gonna have to mess with my lighting situation. Try and figure out what's best. It makes everything kind of blue. It makes everything look kind of blue at the moment. So I don't know. I don't know if that's what we necessarily want. It looks so cool. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. What a crazy awesome sign. It's remote controlled too. So I can turn it off and on as I so choose from here. And it's dimmable. And I don't know. I guess I can make it flash or blink. I haven't really experimented with the there are mode buttons, so there's some sort of programming there. There's also a timer, so it's got a little bit of sophistication to it. All right, let me step away for just a moment and change the lighting situation, because it's a little dark in here now without the sign. And I'll be right back with you. Okay, so tonight, more Superman 64. And the idea is to hopefully finish this game. Depending on whether or not we do that and how quickly we do that, we may also try to finish Luigi's Mansion. And we definitely are going to play by the end of the stream, a little bit of Ocarina of Time. So 2, maybe 3 games on the menu for tonight. And Cows, welcome in, Cows. That looks so cool. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming how nice that sign is. Okay, so I got really scared there for a moment when it said insert the controller pack, because the controller pack was already in. I thought that meant that it couldn't read it. That was really, really scary. Okay, so we are 8 levels in. We made really good progress, I think. I think we made it through, like, most of the level that we're currently on the last time we played. But unfortunately, I couldn't make it all the way through. And so we're going to have to reclaim all that progress.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
This level is called Park Place. I didn't know that, because it's a parking lot. Pookie Stan, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Feeling frowny again? I tend to. Okay, so Jimmy Olsen is being held captive. So we have found and released Jimmy, but when we do that, a timer starts counting down for some sort of hidden bomb, and
this looks like a job for Superman.
I was unable to make any noticeable... Oh, it's worse than I remembered. I was unable to make any noticeable progress toward finding the bomb. Park Place, that's what it said. Metropolis is counting on you, Superman. Bring us back Darkseid. Whoa. Where were... Like, I know where these bullets were coming from, but there were bullets coming from the other direction. How was that possible? What a punch! Look at this. This guy's got level geometry piercing rounds. Oh, he's inside the wall. No wonder he can shoot through it. Yeah, well, he's gone. So, halfway through the mission, we were instructed to find and destroy Lex Luthor's car. And I don't know if that's something that we can do before we're told to do it. My instinct is that we cannot. I'm expecting that Lex's car does not exist until we're told about it. I can't wait for you to try your new heated blanket. It is divine. Oh, is that what you're doing? I mean, I tried it as just a blanket without the heating and enjoyed it, so... So I imagine you are correct. Testing it out for me. Well, thank you. I appreciate the hard work that must be going into that testing. Okay. Question is, do I remember... how to do anything. Do I remember the path that leads to Jimmy? I think it's in the second floor. I don't remember if it's on this side or the other side, though. Okay, I kind of feel like this side is incorrect. But maybe it goes in a circle. I'm getting near some kryptonite. So I think we did go in a circle. Nothing ever leads to where I think it's going to lead to. One way. Well, maybe the correct path is down here. I feel like the correct path has us flying in and making a left-hand turn first. So that's probably not correct. We should get this health icon. Yeah, I feel like this seems right. There's some breakable walls. That's a good sign. I remember there being breakable walls. Oh, here we go. Right around here. This looks like the place. What a scream. Alright, and here's where we get told about the access card. Which is why we have to destroy why we have to destroy Lex's car. Not Lex Luthor, but Luth Lexer. Oh, that's the jump button. Okay, I didn't want to reactivate the text. I've complained about this a few times, but I'm going to again. You actually literally need 3 hands to play this game. So, Lex drives a black car. I remember nothing regarding where it is. So we're just going to have to fly all around the universe until we find the only black car in existence. And hopefully not blow ourselves up in the meantime. Here we go. I'm not actually sure what the beeping means. You hear a beep when I get close to a car. I don't know why that is. I kind of just assumed it was... Maybe it's the car alarm going off for... parking garage ambience. You need 3 hands to play this because the control stick moves Superman. The A, B, and C buttons are your moves, and the D-pad is your camera. That's why I'm never correcting the terrible camera angles the game forces upon me. Because I can't reach the D-pad. What's this? Spooky Stan says, whoop. Hang on, I'm being fired upon. I ate too much pasta salad, but it was one of those things where it's today or throw it away, so I had to do it. Look forward to 5 or more hours from now when I'll actually go find real secret wall meat. What? You could get creative and use your toes or something. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be a way to hold the controller with 2 hands and a foot? Yeah, I think that comment was directed at me. Befriend an octopus. I don't think, But you know what? I was gonna say I don't know that an octopus could work a video game controller without opposable thumbs, but they might have, you know, enough appendages to make up for that, so I'm not so sure. Alright, thank you, Superman. Darkseid plans to blow up the building. He's hidden a bomb in here. You're our only hope. There we go. Now we've got 10 minutes to find a bomb in all of this mess. I got no idea what it looks like. I think, based pretty much on nothing, I think that it's near the area that had kryptonite. My thought being, what is the kryptonite there for, if not to deter Superman from finding a bomb? But we must always realize it is entirely possible that I may be putting more thought into this game than the developers. This logic checks out. Okay, I think this is the way to the kryptonite. Ooh, I think I might actually be wrong about this area though. Well, we're gonna operate on the assumption that I'm not wrong. Oh. Oh no. You have never known true difficulty in placing a box until you have played Superman 64. This truly has an awe-inspiring amount of jank. I mean, how is this acceptable? Oh no, I'm gonna perish. I'm gonna perish. The kryptonite has deterred me. I'm technically still alive for the moment. This music makes me think that the Wicked Witch of the West is gonna go bicycling past my window. How did my health get all the way refilled? I mean, I'll take it, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh. It's going away. I'm accidentally I'm accidentally grabbing cars and blowing myself to pieces. Okay. So we found the bomb. I didn't remember that we'd actually found the bomb. I remember going into that kryptonite room and dying. I didn't remember that we had actually found the bomb in there. I don't know if I can pick it up or what. What am I... Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Oh. I was using the wrong C button. Alright, well there we go. I froze it. We're good now. Ah. Well done, Superman. But Darkseid doesn't accept defeat easily. He'll be back for revenge. Will he now? There he is. There he is. I found him. I don't have any health. I can't fight that guy. Alright, well we know where he is. We'll try and get some health, and then we'll go face our foe. So I think some of these little back rooms had health in them. No, they also have enemies, though. Quick, grab the health. What are you doing, Superman? That was an unacceptable amount of health. The jump button in this game is R. That's criminal. I don't know if you guys could hear it in the mic. It looked like it might have been picking it up, but a train rolled by my house just a moment ago. In case you were wondering what that noise might have been. That's ridiculous. R for ridiculous. Alright. Darkseid. Believe it or not, I'm coming for you. I was waiting for you, Superman. I will destroy you. We'll see about that. How are you going to destroy me when I'm standing on top of your amazing pectorals? No, don't let him destroy me. No, Lex wins. We have to do all of that again.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Lex wins. Credits. There's just a boatload of enemies. Fortunately, very few of them are mandatory. Also, it appears there's friendly fire in this game, and I like that a lot. I get to watch my mom's cat this coming weekend, which means I get the house to myself, but I look forward to hanging out with the cat, because I have no pets of my own here. I typically enjoy the company of a house cat. Give him some pets for me. Ooh. Watching the cat usually entails being a cat bed for roughly half the time I am present at her house, which works for me. As long as the cat lets me get up to get pizza, we should be good. I saw some laser vision over here. We're gonna grab this. Well, maybe we're gonna grab it. Maybe I'm just gonna get stuck in the car. Oh, come on, Lex. Where did you park? How could we not blow up Lex's car? I mean... I know the mission doesn't tell us we have to, but it's mandatory. Lex, what's your car made of? Last time it blew up after one punch. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take that. That's just as good as blowing it up. Putting it up there in the ceiling. I'm okay with this. Oh no, it came back down. Alright, well I can't be worried about it. I have kryptonite to go be poisoned by. That's the wrong way. Yeah, you have different superpowers. They're represented by a bar on the right-hand side whenever we use them. I'm hoping that the next time I battle Darkseid, I can just kind of stand back from him and fire my lasers at him. At least for the first part of the battle. At least to drain some of his health. Probably won't be enough to completely defeat him. Come on. Bolting the enemies down is supposed to work. And it works, except for when it just randomly doesn't. It's very irritating to have controls that behave like this. I don't know what that explosion was. Seemed like nonsense to me. And I will be angry about it. My feet are eternally cold. Probably couldn't say eternally in my case, but I have that problem from time to time. Unfortunately, my feet are very large, so it's difficult to find like house slippers that fit. Alright, that's got to be properly iced, right? Yeah, Jimmy, if you want to talk to me, you got to come over here, man. Don't stand right next to the kryptonite. Big Same Cow says, I have a large collection of cow-themed slippers to combat this. Nice. We're just gonna ignore what's going on there in that room for a moment. Let's see if we can find another health. And we'll be ready to go back and face our foe. Wrong way. Always going the wrong way. I feel awful. I feel awful that I kind of know my way around this building. This giant building where everything looks the same, but I've spent so much time here that I have a fairly good sense of direction about it. It's pretty upsetting. Just pull the book on the bookshelf and the wall flips around to reveal your massive super secret cow slippers collection. I don't know about that, but I do have 4 or 5 different pairs. I mean, when it comes to themed house slipper collections, 4 or 5 pairs sounds like an extraordinarily high number. So, I saw something that wasn't there last time. Standing next to Darkseid. This time there's a missile-launching tank standing next to him. So I guess we were close to defeating him last time, and the game decided it was going to change the rules for this encounter. I don't remember seeing that thing before. Oh, he's coming for me. I didn't think he would actually approach me until we had spoken to one another. Alright, where is he? Yes! What's going on? The game said we had to bring Darkseid to the police, and it literally meant that we have to pick him up and carry him to the police. And I'm thinking I probably don't have enough health left to accomplish this task, which is going to be tremendously disappointing. Not playing this level again is becoming one of my life's greatest ambitions. Oh, that's infuriating. I'm not going to be able to accomplish this level. I just know, because Darkseid is going to glitch out of bounds where I'm going to be unable to recover his body. This is pretty much guaranteed to happen. How I deal with my foot problems is I will lay with both my knees bent on one leg so that I can stuff my foot under the opposite leg, and I alternate. Yet neither foot ever retains the warmth. They slowly take turns freezing over. Sounds like you need to get some, like, heating pads or something. Or some nice wool socks. Well, I don't know what's happening. I would attempt... I mean, you're gonna do what you want to do, I reckon, but I would attempt to solve the problem with technology. We did it. We did it. Darkseid's out cold. We'll watch him until you return, Superman. Superman wins. All right. I'm actually looking forward. I'm looking forward to another ring level at this point. This is what the game has done. This is what the game has done to me. I do that too when I've left cow slippers in the wrong room. Cow says, "Thank you for the trophies. Thank you for the victory, Shrapnel Typhoon, and welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you with us again. You'll never have to do that level again. I don't know. I don't know. Let's not speak too soon." Excuse me. I could find out something horrific, like level 9 is just a mirrored version of level 8.
Then there's no time to waste.
We've got to be approaching the end of the game now. I'm thinking this is going to be the last ring section, and then one more running around level to defeat Lex and wrap things up. 10 levels. It's a nice round number. I'm going to hope and wish and pray that they did not have the time, energy, or money to create more than 10 levels. These rings are an old friend. It's so very refreshing to see them again. The flying through rings really isn't that bad. It's the nonsense you have to do in between the rings. Okay. One tornado. Back to the rings. Uh, 10 levels, then 10 of the same levels mirrored. 8 more years of pain. You forgot to kneel in a certain area for 2 minutes in order to unlock the secret door that the game never gave you a hint about. Could be. Boat ladder, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'm playing Superman 64. That's how I'm doing. Basically speaks for itself. Alright, I think I'm gonna skip a ring. We've had one stunning victory, though. We finished a level. And I'm gonna remain hopeful that we are approaching the end of the game. Alright, I think that was a pretty nice recovery. I feel like you are a masochist lately. All the ET games and Superman 64. What's this talk of lately? If this compass wasn't here, I'd be in big trouble. Nah, I think I probably would have eventually guessed that the rings were underwater, but I don't know. I might have thought that they just despawned. Frowntown equals suffering. You've probably all heard this before, but just in case you haven't, I think of my philosophy on video games as being very similar to, there's a scene in the third Harry Potter movie where Ron is telling Harry's fortune by reading tea leaves. And what he comes up with is he says, "You're going to suffer, but you're going to be happy about it." And I think that sentence is... I think that sentence kind of perfectly sums up what I think of video games. How in the world is this tornado not in range? I'm never going to be able to approach it in time now. Lex wins. I actually ended up sleeping for part of your last stream. Did you try the POV mode in Bushido Blade? I did not get around to trying the POV mode. We made it through. We made it through the game. I think we used every character. We didn't use every weapon. We saw several. We saw several non-player characters. Oh no, I waited too long, I think, and now I'm being punished. Yeah, yeah. I shouldn't have to repeat this this section. There's there's still a little bit more to do with Bushido Blade. We'll pick it up again another night, and I'll look at the POV mode. Oh, and also I did happen to find out. I found out that there is a way to unlock an additional character in the game, but it's not by getting the good ending like I thought. You have to succeed through one of the alternate modes of the game that we didn't even take a look at last time. So we've got to go back and do that. Unlock the extra character. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try real hard. It's a very difficult challenge. Did I really do this? Did this exact ring segment already? This doesn't feel familiar anymore. The first part did. I think I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, sounds like the end's coming up. 3 tornadoes? Why'd I just fall out of the sky like a rock? That was good enough. I couldn't actually see most of the tornado. No, I'm not gonna win. Why did my flying controls suddenly get a million times worse? For no discernible reason. I didn't even think it was possible. Oh. Is this really the same segment that you just did? I think it was supposed to be. I think the game messed up. Or maybe I cleared the previous challenge at the same time that I failed it. And so it still, so it said Lex wins, but it still moved me along. Soda Wave Live, welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you with us. And Man of Steel doesn't float. I know. Color me perplexed. Why is there flying in this game if they couldn't make the controls better? I mean, why does anything in the game exist at all if this is the best they could do? Look, sometimes you're gonna miss a ring. It's gonna happen, and like the developers of this game, you can't afford to be a perfectionist. Sometimes you're gonna miss a ring. You just gotta move on. I would expect that probably on hard mode, you probably can't miss any rings on hard mode. Probably only normal lets you miss rings. Are you saying that because it takes a 12-point turn to actually turn around?
Then there's no time to waste. I don't want to mess it up by saying anything, but we're on a good run this time.
Sometimes you can really move right along. I got lost and confused. It happened. It happened again. The rings aren't taking the path that I anticipated. How in the world do I still have 4 minutes on the timer? I feel like I've been flying through this course for a month. Why? Why? That's a good sound. That's the kind of sound we want to hear, right? Oh no, it's getting fainter. It was a tease. We weren't getting closer to the end. We were just passing by it. We've got to go all the way over here and loop back around from somewhere. Oh, there goes a ring. I think that's the first one I missed this time, though. Not to be the last, though. Every time I miss a ring, in order to, like, in order to get back on track, I have to take a completely fresh approach. From 14 kilometers away. Well, where are we going? I don't know how I ended up way up in the sky there, but okay. Oh, please stop with the missiles. Oh, the missiles are what's doing it. I don't know that I've ever been knocked so high into the stratosphere by a missile yet. No. Oh, good. That's it. That was a win. Good. I couldn't tell what was happening. More rings. Oh. We're going on an adventure. Welcome in, Master Tuesday. Good to have you with us. What would mess with me is how variable the frame rate is, which seems to be tied to the game speed, so Superman randomly speeds up, slows down out of nowhere. Yeah, that kind of thing doesn't really get to me. I don't know if it's because I grew up playing Nintendo 64 or because I just never stopped playing Nintendo 64, but like I'm used to bad frame rates. They don't really I don't feel like they affect me that much. I know there are people that like demand high and consistent frame rates, but like I can't tell. Like when I'm playing a game, I can't tell you what frame rate it's running at. I can't tell the difference. No. What a time to get stuck. All right. Ooh. Superman wins. All right. The question on everyone's mind, why hasn't this game been ported over to VR? Super Lex wins. Professor Hamilton has escaped the parasite's clutches and hidden himself behind a force shield in the Star Labs. The parasite is trying to catch the professor by raising the water level in the tunnels. Find Professor Hamilton and work together to escape Star Labs and beat the parasite. Space 3 exclamation points.
Then there's no time to waste.
Parasite, you will never find Hamilton in time. The water tank will be filled with water in a few minutes. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. So we begin with a boss battle? Alright, Wow, Parasite is right there and he's not doing anything. You know this game is bad when it can't even get staple characters right. Master Tuesday, what exactly has this game gotten right at all? In any category? Oh, those were some scary monsters. Superman can fly. That's accurate. Can he? Can he, though? Is this really flying? I feel like this flight ability is what you would receive if you wished for the ability to fly on a monkey's paw. Travesty Junction, welcome to the stream. 4 seconds. Let's just let the camera pan for a second. Let's see. Oh, it's really dark in the capture. I didn't even notice that. You guys can't see at all. Well, I've got the brightness up pretty high already. Yeah, it's just gonna wash it out. Well, might help a little. Fair point, but it could at least put some effort into not making the list continuously longer. Positive things I can say about this game. The cartridge isn't so heavy that it hurts my wrist to lift it when I take the game out of the console. That's about the nicest thing I can say about the game. The stream subtitle was right. Yep. Yeah, Lex wins. It's not a lie. Guess the force fields aren't watertight. I mean, the force field kind of looked like bars, right? So, I guess it checks out. It was fine a minute ago. It's just the cutscenes that are dark. Okay. Okay. And that is darker on my screen, too. I'm always a little worried. I want to make sure that you guys can see all right, because I know my equipment is very low quality. I want to try and make the if watching the stream can't be a pleasant experience, I want to make it at least
then there's no time to waste.
As unpainful as possible. All right, let's see what's in this other direction. I think this level is going to be a lot like level 8, where it's just a whole bunch of running around with like really poor attempts until we sort of accidentally memorize the correct path. Don't worry, Frownie. We know we aren't missing much from this game. If you haven't played this yourself, you are kind of missing out on some of the experience. The frustration brought on by the terrible controls, it really is kind of something you have to feel to believe, I think. I have to watch in the lowest quality with my internet. I feel that. I usually have my quality set pretty low on my videos too. And I think you were here Thursday night. Sometimes my internet quality is so bad it just doesn't exist. I get an hour into the stream and then my internet's just like, nope, I'm done for the day. Maybe next time. Oh, there he is. Hi, Professor. Punch in the computer code in the next room. It's the only way to stop the water. I'll wait for you here. Does this qualify? Is this a computer? Is this the next room? Is this? Nope. Is this, oh. Oh, look at this. The water is actually legitimately slowly rising. I hate to give this game credit for anything, but they did something right. Amazing actual effort at detail. A to restart, start to quit. How terrible. I've never watched something I enjoy on my phone, so I don't know if it would work better on my phone. I usually watch usually watch streams on a tablet, and it works pretty well for me. I'm usually doing more listening than watching. I actually watch at 160p to save on data since I've gotten close to the cap 2 months in a row now. I watch streaming videos a lot, so it saves a lot.
Then there's no time to waste.
Okay. Computer code. There's a computer here, and look, there's a code. 0157X. But I don't think we can interact with any of this stuff until we're told about it. So I think what we have to do is go down here and then come back up. Lasers are not a good solution to this, the problem of this tank. I'm a big screen guy. You're on my 50-inch TV right now, 50-inch screen right now in 160p. Right on. You'll never get past me to punch in those codes. You know what? He was right. I do not see the glory of Frownie's magnificent beard in HD, Pookie Stan says.
Then there's no time to waste.
Since you're gonna destroy this game, have you beat Bubsy 3D before? No, I don't. I don't own Bubsy 3D. I've never actually played it. I've seen footage from it before. It looks like a pretty rough time. It's probably something I would enjoy. I might also not know what the word enjoy means. You want me to send you a copy? I appreciate the offer. I don't actually have a mechanism for receiving items from viewers currently, though. Well, look at this. The camera doesn't even work. It's wonderful. I don't know if we actually have to fight this guy, or if we just literally have to get past him, as in walk past him.
Then there's no time to waste.
So much I don't understand. Fair enough, I collect a lot of games, mostly trash. I love it, me too. I mean, to be fair, I have a fairly high number of very good games as well, but I have a lot of trash. A couple different regular viewers have suggested to me that I think about getting a PO box because they wanted to send stuff to me for the stream, but and I've looked into it, but I just don't know that I just don't know that I'd be using it frequently enough to justify the expense. Not for now, anyway. Maybe somewhere, maybe sometime a little further down the line. Oh no. Hang on, I need that text. Okay. Thanks, Superman. You have to catch the parasite in this force field. Don't worry. It will work even underwater. Catch the parasite in the force field. What? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these bomb droppers before they make my life unpleasant. I don't have the time limit going anymore. That's good. Is it talking about these things? Oh, yeah, this opens up now. What's this? Make the parasite follow you into the trap. Excuse me. Excuse me. A little space, please. A little space, please. Oh, that's my fault. I was pressing the wrong button. Fair enough. I collect a lot of Oh, I read that. I have the Banjo-Kazooies of the world, too. It's not all horrible. Excellent. I'm a big fan of Banjo-Kazooie. We've done the first two on the stream. The others don't really have a very good reputation, but, you know, maybe they're better than people say they are. We'll give them a try sometime. Oh. Super speed, okay. Oh, this is the trap. Oh, this should be easy. Alright, no, I'm stuck. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the computer. You may have caught me, Superman. The professor is still trapped. Oh, Soda Wave. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Sorry it took me a moment to see the activity feed there, but thank you for following. I really appreciate that. You will find the computer controlling this force field upstairs. Use it to set us free. Oh. Oh, now I'm... Well, you know what? I don't know where I am. I think that enemy knocked me out of bounds. Oh no is right. I'm just stuck in this endless green void now. I guess it's a kryptonite fog. You know, I play a lot of broken trash games, and I always try to go into them with an open mind, and it always starts, I'm so optimistic. I play the first 30 minutes of a game, and I'm always like, this isn't that bad. Why do people hate this? And then it's 100 years later, and I'm still playing it, and the game looks like this, and I'm crying, and I finally understand. Alright. Well, let's try restarting the mission. I stepped out briefly to get a drink. I come back to this. What on earth did you do? What did I do, Master Tuesday? I was just playing the game, minding my own business, and an enemy glitched me into the floor, and I fell out of bounds. Into a never-ending void. Superman's most well-known superpower, intangibility. Involuntary intangibility. Considering how many different types of kryptonite there probably is one that makes him intangible. Wasn't Superman intangible after he died? Like Superman died and he came back to life and he wore the like black and silver suit for a while. Wasn't he intangible then? And then I think he split into two Supermen for a while. He was a red Superman and a blue Superman. Comic books are strange. Ooh, I want that health, please. Alright, that's the best I've ever done against those guys. I received a subscription earlier today while I was offline. So I don't know, Seashell Alien, if you're lurking, thank you for the Prime sub. I don't think anyone has ever. I don't think that's ever happened on my stream before. That someone has subscribed when I was offline. Okay. I guess I should send a thank you whisper. I didn't see it until right before the stream, though, so. I'll need to try and remember to do that. Alright, Parasite. It's you and me. I'm suddenly not able to move the camera anymore. Oh, that noise I heard earlier was him banging his head on the force field. When I was glitched out of bounds, I heard that noise. I didn't know what it was. Maybe one of your pals mentions you in another stream and someone decided to give you a follow. Maybe, or maybe, you know, they were watching a VOD. I don't know. I've done that in other streams before. Nice. Oh, but it wasn't a follow. So I've gotten follows like that before, but someone gave me a sub. Or they subscribed to me. I've had people gift me subs when I've not been around too. To other streamers. I think that's a fairly common experience to receive subs to streams when you're not actually around for it. You said sub. It's been a very long day and my listening ears aren't turned on all the way. No worries. Oh. Excuse you. Hey, look, it happened again. In case you missed the thrilling moment when I got pushed into the floor. It almost looks like I could recover from this one, doesn't it? I'd say I've been gifted subs to streams that I've not been there for, even to streamers that I don't even recognize as someone I've watched before. Yeah. That does happen sometimes. I did it. Look at that. A little ham peaver never stopped me. You can sub people by their names even though they aren't watching. I've seen people sub Mimi people for laughs in other streams. I don't think I've ever seen that happen, but you know what? It doesn't surprise me. Hey, thank you for those trophies, Pookie Stan. I feel like that was a noteworthy victory. This game is disgusting. But we won. We won. I no longer believe this to be the last level, though. I don't feel like this is the way the game could end, so... We continue. I think that, Luigi's Mansion is probably not going to happen tonight at the rate that this game is going. I don't think we're going to have time for all 3 games. So we'll have to finish that one up another night, because I definitely want to work on this and Ocarina. So poor Luigi's just gonna have to remain surrounded by ghosts a little longer.
Then there's no time to waste.
Oh, more rings. I have no idea who this sub was for, or from. Those are some pretty cute emotes. There's accounts with names out there. Tuesday says, I get you. What's going on? Am I in a race? What's this bird? Is it just here to show me the way? It's got to be a villain, right? What? I didn't actually read what that text said. If I beat this and I get a message from the game that I have to play it on Superman difficulty to get the true ending, I may lose my mind. Oh, we got a raid coming in. Nice. Let's just give everyone a moment to get kind of settled here. We'll start saying our welcomes. There we go. Now I'm seeing some names in the chat. Cartridge blowers, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate you. Welcome to Superman on Nintendo 64, and welcome to all your friends. We're happy to have you here. And let us know, how'd your stream go? You're playing Wild Arms too. Oh, the Wild Arms series is something I'm looking really forward to getting into. I'm not really big on JRPGs, but a couple years ago, I guess it's been quite a while now. I watched some video on YouTube that talked about Wild Arms, and I was like, that looks like that might be a lot of fun. And then I went and I tracked down the whole series. I think I have every console release. I think there's a mobile game or two. I don't have those, but I think I have every console release for Wild Arms. But I'm just a poser. I haven't played any of them yet. Was I supposed to... I'm not supposed to destroy the police car. Oh no. Sorry. Clear the way for the two cars. All right, let me get caught up with the chat here. This game doesn't let you look away very often. I see Superman 64 irate. That's the best thing that's come from playing this game. A friendly raid. There's not much redeeming inside the content of this game. Not gonna lie, I'm glad I can't play this game on stream. I don't own a save pack. I love Wild Arms 1 through 3. They're a lot of fun, great music. They looked like they'd be a good time, and it looked like it would be a good. I don't know. I don't even remember. I can't even say what it is about it, but it really caught my attention. So I tracked down the games, and eventually I'm going to play them. We're going to do them on stream, but I don't know. I don't know exactly when. I absolutely cannot recommend Wild Arms enough, my friend. They are phenomenal. And some are pretty rare, too. I imagine. I haven't... It's been I've had them... I've had them in my collection for quite a while now. I don't remember what they cost me when I bought them, but they weren't exactly cheap. And I imagine they're probably close to astronomical now. Looks pretty clear. Lex wins. It was plainly clear. Look at this. I can't express my disgust for the controls enough. And just things like that. Look at this. The text on the screen right here. Button A to restart. Start to quit. Like, it feels start to quit. Those are literal opposites. It feels like a prank is being pulled on me here.
Then there's no time to waste.
Oh, yeah. Oh! It wasn't a bird. That's one of the bosses from earlier. She's just so far away and or small that it looked like a bird. I couldn't decipher the character model. Well, I think I messed up this time. It didn't tell me, like, last time I got a message part of the way through. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a blurry N64 model. Oh, I love it. Oh, and I don't actually know if I said, but welcome to the stream, Dark Red Dove. Ooh. The game has evolved by giving you an actual reason to fly through hoops. Has it, though? Has it really? What's this? Lore for the rings? Are you kidding me? Thank you. A pleasure to meet you and your crew. Likewise.
Then there's no time to
Pleasure to
waste.
meet you. So for anyone who may have come in, if you're not familiar with the stream, I stream several nights a week. I do overwhelmingly retro or retro-inspired content, usually on original hardware, and I play a lot of broken trash like this, and sometimes I play really good games, and we just do a bit of everything. My real personal sweet spot is between the NES to the N64. NES, Super NES, and N64 are the sort of closest to my heart, but we branch out a lot. Some stuff newer, some stuff older, and then some stuff on things other than Nintendo consoles. And we try to have a good time. Usually I'm struggling and crying. But we try to keep our spirits high regardless. Ooh, if I get to the end of these ring things and it tells me I failed because I didn't outrun the bird 1/4 into the level, I'm gonna be awfully annoyed. Oh, thank you for the magic bean, Tuesday. We'll have that in just a moment. So it told me to clear the way for the 2 cars, and I destroyed the 2 cars I was supposed to be clearing the way for. I was supposed to be throwing these other cars away, and I threw away the 2 cars I was supposed to be protecting. I did the exact opposite of what the game told me to do. You cleared the way, alright. The suffering must be made complete. Oh no! I didn't mean to pick this car up. Of course Lex wins. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, thank you for the follow, Dark Red Dove. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Alright, so now in honor of the channel points redemption, I will eat a jelly bean. And we'll see what flavor we get. This box is almost empty, as you can surely hear. There's like 1, 2, 3. I think there are 4 beans left in here. This one feels strange. Oh no. What's going on here? This is weird. This bean is like broken. It's partially turned to powder. I've never seen that happen before, I don't think. Alright, this bean is flavored like birthday cake or dishwater. You know, it's going to be a good one then. Good for who, Tuesday? Good for who? You're very welcome. It's late for me, so I need to get going. But what an absolute pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. Always an honor meeting people who are discovering or plan to discover the Wild Arms series. It's gonna happen. I've got them. There's some of the few games that I actually have complete in their boxes too, complete in their cases. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time when we get to them, I'm sure. Man, right now I'm probably gonna have a bad time though. Let's eat this bean. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I heard a really strange noise, and for a moment it distracted me from the from the awful bean flavor. I'm wondering if maybe one of my cats got down here into the basement with me. Oh. What's that? The bean is so bad you're hallucinating already. Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe Isaac is getting up to some mischief back there. I'll turn the camera a little bit so we can keep an eye on him.
Then there's no time to waste.
The noise sounded like a hiss. But the thing is, like, even if one of my cats got down here, what would he be hissing at? The ghost? Oh, well. This isn't going well. Definitely hallucinating. I knew I was taking a risk skipping another ring, but I didn't want to waste more time turning around. Instead, I'll waste more time repeating the entire
Then there's
thing.
no time to waste.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like the first time we were faster than our opponent there to that portal, but I can't do it again. I think you have to manipulate the rubber banding in order to do it, like a Canary Mary or something. But I can't seem to get a feel for it. Oh, you were suggesting that my cat was hissing at the jelly bean. uh, I was thinking it would really depend. It would really depend which of my cats got down here. Whether the hissing was to protect me or whether it was directed toward me. I've got 3 cats. One of my cats treats me like his best friend. One of my cats treats me like a somewhat interesting piece of furniture. And the third cat treats me like she wants me to just hurry up and move out of her house already. Rubber banding. Is that a Canary Mary emote? My goodness. That's something else. Why did Lex win?
Then there's no time to waste. waste.
What did you expect? That he would just lose or something? I just... I guess I don't know what I expected. No. Yeah, maybe I can still salvage this? Nope.
Then there's no time to waste.
I was trying to do it without blowing up any of the cars. Okay. Lex didn't win that time. I didn't do anything differently, but he didn't win, so... I'm gonna take it. No, I missed way too many rings. Way too many rings. In general, I think the missions where all you have to do is lift and throw some cars, I think those are kind of the best missions that you can get. Because the tornadoes are impossible to deal with. The bomb droppers are pretty tough to deal with. The, take out X number of enemies missions are alright unless those enemies have rocket launchers, and then they're impossible. So, as missions go, anything that involves just picking up and throwing a car, that's the kind of text I want to see on the screen at the start of a mission. That tells me I'm in for one of the least bad times. I think I'm gonna fail this, but... Oh, maybe not. I didn't fail. Nice. I was gonna say, that was one of the easier tornado missions, because it took place over ground. I could actually stand That's pretty good. Destroy the 6 dark shadows. One on each building? Oh, don't mind if I do. This is good, because they're actually spread out enough that, while I'm taking out one, another can't just hit me with a rocket. We might... well... I'm going to say we might have a chance here, but I might have been a little overly optimistic. I don't know how that last hit counted, but I'm taking it. Don't argue with the game when it makes a mistake in your favor. What a narrow passageway to have to fly through. I don't even think that gap is there on purpose. Lift the car. What car? What's going on? There was no car. I heard squealing tires, and then there were rings. Sonic hit the car and it became rings. It's as good an explanation as anything else. Don't ask silly questions like what car, just do it. We did it. I can't believe how many levels there are in this game. I really thought it would be over. Lex Luthor's troops have invaded the city through the subways. Only Superman can stop them from taking over the city.
This looks like a job for Superman.
You know, at this point, I think the developers forgot they set this game in a virtual world. I kind of think they just didn't know it was set in a virtual world until after they made the game. They went back and made like one text edit and were like, that's good enough. I don't know if I'm supposed to be taking out all the guys or if I'm supposed to be getting to some other objective. I don't know if this is if I'm making progress or if this is a loop. I just don't know. That's the theme of this game. I don't know. Yeah, that's the command for my collection. If you're thinking about picking out something to request for it to be played on stream, keep in mind that I can't stream from the consoles listed right there. I don't have any way of capturing them. Some of them I don't own, some of them I do own but can't capture the footage, so... a stream, a stream of a DS game, for example, would be exceedingly dull.
This looks like a job for Superman.
I would expect, and I don't know why I would expect this, because the game has done nothing to give me confidence, but I would expect if the mission was eliminate all the dudes, that the game would tell me what the total number of dudes is, but that may be expecting too much.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Okay, no supermen allowed beyond this point. I see that door is marked, as well as this one. I think I just derailed the train. Probably not an especially heroic move. Hey, Derek Ocean, welcome to the stream. And I see your redemption there. You want to put something on the schedule?
This looks like a job for Superman.
Yeah, I can play PS2 games. As long as it's one I own. I'm in trouble. Turok Evolution. Come on. Should be fine. So what night next week do you want me to put that on? Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday? Monday it is. Alright, I got it on a note on my laptop here. Excellent. Sorry for all the clicking, I'm just moving a couple things around here. It'll only be a moment longer. Alright. Turok Evolution, I've actually never played any of that game before. I'm not completely unfamiliar with Turok. I played Turok Dinosaur Hunter on the N64 back when it was new. I was never good at it, and I never made it very far. But I played a fair amount of it, or I put a lot of time into it. I put a fair amount of time into the game. Like I said, I never saw a whole lot of it, because I was pretty bad at it. Sorry, I'm holding back a sneeze. Turok 2 I rented and remember being very impressed with, but again, I wasn't really very good at it. I didn't play a lot of first-person games, and so like finding my way around the environments in those games, I found to be really difficult. I think it was because I didn't play a lot of first-person games. Who knows why? I couldn't figure it out. There's just no way to succeed in this game. Look at how close. Look at how close I was to that health item. What a terrible place to die. Is this a dino game? I'm excited, Cal says. I imagine it must have dinosaurs in it, right? To be a Turok game.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Oh. I was wondering if there was anything in the opposite direction. I got my answer. That's a big no. Wow, the PS2 Musashi game I assume is probably really expensive. I'm not sure if I've ever seen one, even when PS2 was a thing. Yeah, I'm not sure what it goes for. I bought that game when I worked at a used media store, and I had a huge employee discount. So I know that regardless of how expensive it is or was, I didn't pay a whole lot for it. The media store. It was a bookstore, but we handled all kinds of media. But it was one of those situations where on any used inventory, employees got a 50% discount off of the price, and you know if you were pricing something and you knew one of your coworkers was planning to buy it, you helped each other out. So on top of the discount, you could save a lot of money. It was a pretty nice job. But I got a Musashi 1 and 2 at the same time. I got them both there. And so that's while the specifics don't really stand out in my memory, I know at least that much. If these trains did damage to me, I would be completely without hope. Come on, Superman. Please help me out. We're supposed to be on the same team. Why is this door refusing to open? Is this gonna hurt me? I don't know what's happening. Thought I could get some health in there. Is that Turok game the PS2 one? Yeah, I believe that's what Derek said. He asked if I could play PS2 games, and then he said Turok Evolution, so... How have I been playing this game for 3 hours? I just now saw the clock again. I thought I was gonna be done with this game in like 1 to 2 hours. And we're on hour 3 now. Why? Cows is laughing at me. This is interesting. There's no cube in that room. It's very difficult to fly while carrying a cube. Just like in real life. Alright, well, we'll remember where the cube is. I'm going to try not to have to carry it anywhere else for a while. We'll try and remember. It's in the very first little side room. Nope, don't hang around. Don't hang around. You take one guy out, and then you circle back. No! Why is he able to fire 8 rockets into my face at once? This is how Agent Frownie dreams nightly, you say, Loyal? Welcome to the stream. I dream of struggling with Superman 64. Are you trying to tell me my life is a waking nightmare? How is this possible? All right, we're gonna play this for just a little bit longer, but we will need to move along. We will need to move along if I can't get through this level in the next, like, let's give it maybe 30 more minutes. I would like to not have to put this on the schedule for another night, but Lex just can't stop winning. when we're doing the like when we're doing like when viewers are choosing games to schedule or nominate for a random night, I will try my best to let you know if it's something that I've already have plans to do in the very near future, like maybe as part of like a little like sort of marathon or showcase like we did with the ET games, so that you're not so basically you don't have to spend points on a game that you could have gotten for free. You know, if you nominate something that I have plans for within like the next month or so, I'll let you know. I do my best to. I don't always think things out that far in advance, but I do kind of have a few ideas for like other little like sort of like themed sets that we'll play. I've got one that I'd like to do in May. I've got one that I'd like to do in August. But both of those are thinking really far ahead. Abnormally far ahead. And I've got a third that I would like to do, and I don't even know why I want to do it, but I've got a third that I have it in mind to do, but I'm waiting on there's one game in the set that I don't have, so I'm waiting to come across it somewhere, and then we'll do another awful marathon. The whole stream is a marathon of awful games if you really think about it, right? Even the good games have issues where they crash and are unreliable. I forgot the Da Vinci Code had a game, Pookie Stan says. I would have left the theater before that movie was over, but my brother was my ride and wanted to stay. I saw others leave the theater in the middle of the movie. Such a bad movie. The book is quite bad too, Tuesday says. I remember back at the start of my creative writing degree, it was used as an example of what not to write by a lecturer. I remember my writing teachers taking jabs at it as well. Cal says it was entertaining enough, but was by no means the intellectual masterpiece everyone claimed it was. Got a lot more hype than it deserved, in my opinion.
This looks like a job for Superman.
To be fair, it does seem that most of my writing teachers were ready to take jabs at any piece of fiction that sold, you know, more than 20 copies. I'll say I kind of want to do frequency on PlayStation 2, but I think that's a pretty bad idea, as rhythm games can be hard to learn and fairly unforgiving, especially if you're not used to the rhythm game genre overall. So I'll redeem my points in a second for the PlayStation 2 Spyro if you haven't played that or have any plans to play it. No, I haven't played that and don't have any plans. So if you want to schedule that, you can. If you want to schedule frequency, you can too. I'll give it a shot, but I can't say that I'm very familiar with rhythm games, so it could be very frustrating to watch me struggle with it for a month. Oops. But I am up for trying new things though. So you know, go with the thing that'll make you happiest. Lex 1. It's got a cooldown. Oh yeah, if you're going for the if you're going for the one-off, well, if you're either of them, but Derek just redeemed the one-off schedule. So yeah, they both have a cooldown of a week, because I can't afford to be bombarded with redemptions for the schedule, or I won't be able to finish or schedule anything of my own. Yeah, Derek just used the small redemption for a one-off of Turok, and Master Tuesday has already used the big redemption. I think that's currently available though, because I edited it, and that I think made it available again. which, I mean, is fine. But Tuesday redeemed the big redemption for Majora's Mask, which we're going to put on the schedule after I finish Ocarina. We decided, so I wouldn't have to do them simultaneously. You flipped me upside down too many times.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Alright. I need another... I feel like we had a good run. I feel like the past couple I've been... I feel like I've just been going through the motions here, so I'd really like to find some way to focus up and succeed. Just the thing is, I've got to do these sort of flyby attacks, and if I miss one, I lose the whole level. If I mess up one of these, I'm gonna get hit with 1,000 missiles. There's just no recovery. And sometimes you don't even miss them; you just get hit anyway. That guy shouldn't have been able to fire that quickly. That's not how he's supposed to work. Oh, we're doomed. We're doomed. I have no hope. What an awful game. I don't even know that I'm focusing on the right thing, taking out all these enemies, but... The game hasn't named any objectives for me. I hate this game so much. These tunnels will be your grave. These tunnels have been my grave for a while now. I'm used to them being my grave. That's happening on endless repeat. I'm stuck on top of an enemy's head. I'm so annoyed by this. I'm jealous of the Musashi games, though. I played the first one a bit and always wanted it, and that's one that smoothly transitioned from expensive to prohibitively expensive, so I never really had a time that it was available for cheap anywhere except if you stumbled upon someone who had no idea what it was. What does the game want from me?
This looks like a job for Superman.
If the mission is take out all the guys, that mission is not doable. Excuse me. There is no way to survive the amount of missiles being thrust upon me. People not knowing or caring what they had when selling retro games is how I got most of the better titles in my collection. I think it would be fair to say. Most of the well, by better I don't mean good games. I mean rarer and more expensive, which does not often mean better. And in some cases, like Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut, I didn't know either. This is a rather mind-numbing level. This level is very aggravating. If all the enemies had pistols, it would be one thing. I would be able to manage this level. But so many of them have rocket launchers. And Superman is much more vulnerable to a rocket launcher than he is to a standard bullet. So aggravated. This is far and away the best I've ever done at the level, and it all comes crashing down because I get frozen in place during a dialogue and my health ruined. This game. I really hope that everyone who worked on this game is no longer in the video game industry. I don't even think the people who made this game should be allowed to play video games. Moving forward. I don't want them going anywhere near games ever again. In any capacity. It's too much of a threat. I'm struggling to do this, and I don't even know that I'm doing anywhere remotely near the right thing. Because the game has given me no instructions for the level. The story I'm telling myself in my head now is that these villains in the stage are all the developers of this game, and Superman is getting his revenge on them by flying around and punching them one by one. This is the story I'm now telling myself. Okay, there's a health up there. Not that the health really means much of anything ever. I hate this experience so much. No, don't blow me up. Stop hurting me. Yeah. Like the feeling that happens when your foot goes to sleep. I imagine that happens to your brain when you're playing this game. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have some mental numbness. This game is doing some real violence to my mind. I don't think there are any enemies. I don't have to fight the enemies. The mission is not take out all the enemies. I don't know what it is. Ooh, there's a health in there. I've made it far enough into the level to find out I was wrong about what I'm supposed to do. But not to find out what I'm actually supposed to do. Is that you, Superman? I'm so glad you found me. Monsters are chasing me. Stop them and I'll hide here. What monsters? I don't see any monsters. Never mind. Oh my goodness. Is this even mandatory? Hey, maybe I can finally land a punch now. Oh, Lex is about to win. Oh no. Oh no, I think I just realized what this level is all about. I wish we could rescue you from it somehow. Alright, we're gonna give this one more attempt, now that I think I know how the level works. Everything I've been doing has been pointless. This is gonna be the last attempt, though. After this, we're gonna move over to Ocarina. Regardless of how it goes. Okay, now we're just gonna fly around till we hear that cry for help. Try and save that health piece for later. See if there even is a later. Okay, I don't know that I actually have to fight the monsters, though. There's health in there. Freeze breath. I don't know. The game has made me suspect I might not have to fight anyone. Never mind. This was a foolish thing to suspect. Why are these things invincible? If the goal is to fight these monsters, it cannot be done. I did see that I eliminated one, so as usual, I was wrong. Superman having a fist fight with underwater crabs while being shot repeatedly in the back. This is unfortunately what this game is. I sure hope that bad guy died when he clipped through the floor, otherwise you're soft-locked here. I don't think that bad guy was a, I don't think he was one of the objectives. I think it was the crab men. Now I'm hoping this will open. That didn't work. I mean, if that guy was mandatory and is now invincible, then so be it. You can make an ice protection to me when I am attacked. I know another way out. Protect me and I'll show you the way. I don't have any ice. Oh, I got just a little. Of course he wasn't objective, Frownie. You're playing Superman 64. You mean he was an objective, or he was objectionable, like all of the content of this game? Why does it suddenly feel like a Mission Impossible mission? Because that's the true secret twist ending. Master Tuesday. Like the villain unmasking scene in every Scooby-Doo episode. You go over to your Superman 64 cartridge and you ask yourself, I wonder who could really be behind this? And you peel back the label. And you find a label for Mission Impossible hidden underneath. What an awful experience this game is. It's a health item. Oh boy, is that Lex? I think we fought this big robot before. Well, that's just gonna be the way it goes. That's just gonna be the way it goes, huh? All right, we're done with this game for now. Like I said at the start of the attempt, that's all I could endure. That's all I could endure. Oh, what a mess. So unfortunately, I can't blame Mikau says enough of this evil game. So unfortunately, we will be playing Superman 64 again. It will probably be on the schedule next week. Probably next Tuesday. But we'll see. Keep an eye on the Discord. I'll let you know on the schedule in the Discord. Oh, what an awful experience. I really hope this is the last level. I want to be done with this. But it's not going to happen tonight. So we're gonna step away from this. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna play Ocarina of Time for the rest of the stream. We'd normally be wrapping up in about an hour. We might go a little long. I want to at least make it through the next dungeon. Be nice to make it through. Dodongo's Cavern and at least get to Jabu Jabu. But we'll see. I'm going to do as much as I can. Don't pin this awful game on me. So, my friends, thank you for enduring this mess with me. And if you want to stick around for something that will hopefully be a little bit more enjoyable, then just stay on the line. I'm going to switch the game over, and I'll see you again in just a couple minutes. I am gonna take a short BRB. I'll be gone for just a few minutes. So enjoy one more time our ET inspired song composed by Sparrow, and I'll see you again when it's over.